This is Group 5 and we're presenting on the impact of ozone and CFCs on environment. Ozone is simply O3. It is unstable and found in the stratosphere and troposphere. Oxygen molecules will photodissociate into oxygen atoms when exposed to ultraviolet radiation. These oxygen atoms will combine with oxygen molecules to form an ozone molecule. The ozone molecule will absorb ultraviolet rays and split back into the oxygen atom and oxygen molecule, forming an ozone-oxygen cycle. Ozone can be formed from oxygen, nitrogen oxides, and other sources of precursors. Tropospheric ozone, also called a bad ozone, is an air pollutant. It basically affects or even kills certain plants and fishes. It also affects part of our respiratory system, namely the trachea and the lungs. Stratospheric ozone, also called a good ozone, is what makes up the ozone layer in the atmosphere. It protects us by absorbing ultraviolet rays from the sun. Chlorofluorocarbon is an organic compound consisting of chlorine, fluorine, and carbon. It is non-reactive, non-toxic, and non-flammable. They are released via the refrigerators, air conditioners, cooling units, fire extinguishers, shaving cream, and manufacture of phone packaging. They decompose under ultraviolet radiations and release chlorine atoms into the atmosphere, allowing them to react with ozone molecules and convert them into oxygen molecules. Here is a simple illustration. The release of chlorine atoms into the atmosphere will spark off a chlorine catalytic cycle. The chlorine atom will react with an ozone molecule to give an oxygen molecule and chlorine monoxide. The chlorine monoxide will then react with an oxygen atom to give oxygen molecule and the original chlorine atom. By combining the two equations together, you will get oxygen atom plus ozone molecule arrow 2 oxygen molecule. Now this reaction can happen without the chlorine atoms being involved, but in normal cases the oxygen molecule and oxygen atoms can always regenerate ozone molecules. But with the chlorine atoms involved, ozone molecules are destroyed faster than it can replace itself. CFCs can cause skin cancer, skin damage, eye damage, and immune suppression. The depletion of ozone would mean that more ultraviolet rays will be able to penetrate through the Earth's atmosphere and reach the Earth's surface. You have come to the end of our presentation. Goodbye!